This is week 12, and this is our last week, our final week, and I've been really enjoyed doing this weight loss class. I've learned a lot.
Yes, I have too.
Good. Good. This week, we are going to talk about the Suzanne Somers book, Bombshell. So I went through the chapters and I tried to, pick out the basics and try to summarize what she's trying to tell us. There's a lot more to this book than what I'm going to talk about today because there's just not enough time to tell you everything that's in this book.
Is it good?
Yes, it's very good because she interviews.
Is that her second book?
It's her third.
Okay, yeah, because my mom had the first one and said it was excellent.
Yes.
So she's not just a blonde dummy?
No.
No.
Not at all.
She does her
She
research.
puts that to shame.
She
That's
cured her
right.
cancer, didn't she?
She cured her own cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
When they told her she was going to die.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, and she did it.
In that first
and
book talks about
continued
that.
to take estrogen and progesterone, and she told the doctors, she said it just doesn't make sense that estrogen causes cancer. And he's like, yeah, but your tumor is estrogen receptive. And she says, if estrogen caused cancer, then why don't all women have cancer? Because all women have high levels of estrogen in their younger years. And it's the same argument with testosterone. So they say that testosterone, too much of it is causing prostate cancer, and it's the opposite. As men start losing their testosterone, they start getting prostate cancer, which is why in Europe they actually treat prostate cancer with testosterone. So she uses that argument, but of course what she's talking about is she's talking about the good estrogen, the plant estrogens, not the estrogen that you would get from the horse urine, not that type of estrogen. So she's a real advocate for doing things naturally, but she also interviews, in this book, she has interviewed all the anti-aging doctors that she possibly could find who were very knowledgeable. Some of the top neurosurgeons, oncologists, as well as Life Extension has the biggest group of anti-aging doctors. And to become an anti-aging doctor, you actually have to take a course. You have to be certified to do anti-aging therapy. So there is a science behind this anti-aging. So we're going to touch on some of the things that she does talk about, okay? And of course, if you can get the book, that you will learn so much because every chapter is basically an interview from these top doctors. So that's what you're going to find in here. And they discuss the top research that's being done. She talks also about things like stem cell therapy, which I know you've probably all heard about stem cell therapy specifically for cancer. And what one of the longevity doctors does is he actually will harvest your stem cells and keep them frozen. And if you get cancer, then he will give you your own stem cells, which will fight the cancer. And it will, like, for example, if it's, pancreatic cancer, using the stem cells for pancreatic cancer will help you with, it's like regrows your pancreas properly. So there's some amazing information in here. She also talks about the component. There's a component from astragalus that's mentioned in here, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, but I'm going to use other things that we can use daily. But she also talks about there is an herb called astragalus, and the Chinese use it. It's to boost your immune system. But there is a component in astragalus that actually reverses aging. And so that is available. You can buy it. The story behind that is what this astragalus does. There's a component called, I believe it's TA165 is what they've named this molecule or component that you get from astragalus. And what they have found is that it actually lengthens your telomeres. So when you think about the DNA, you think about how the DNA is, the shape of it and how, it kind of wraps around each other, right? Mm-hmm. Well, at the end of the DNA, they're like sections. And those are the telomeres. And as we age, those telomeres shorten. So every year they shorten until there's nothing left. And when there's nothing left of those telomeres, we die. So astragalus reverses that and lengthens the telomeres. So it's a component from astragalus. And what they are seeing is that, you know, when people are like 85 and they start taking this, they just don't age. It's like, you know, they pretty much stay status quo. So you can, when you get the book, she'll tell you where to go online to buy that product. It's $200 a month, so it is pricey. So for, you know, one bottle of this stuff, you know, per month, it's going to be $200. So that's some of the interesting science and research that's mentioned in that book. But what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about where you're headed. So where are you headed in your car? Do you ever get in your car and turn it on and think to yourself, I don't know where I'm going? I mean, on a bad day, I can see that happening. But normally or usually we know where we're headed, right? So do we ever do this? Let me see if I can get this turned on. Justin, can you click this on for me?
Yes.
Okay. Just push that and turn it up. Okay. Okay, so is this who we are? No. Oops, I'm sorry. Turn it on. Turn it up.
Your check engine light is on. Yeah, I gotta put a sticker over that.
Do we ever do that? Is your check engine light on?
Cover it up.
Yes, yes. So our body is like a car. It has an engine, it has parts to it. How good do we take care of it? Do we just say, oh, my check engine light is on, I just better put a sticker over it so that I don't have to deal with it? What she talks about in her book is that that's very typical for men. Men will put a sticker over their check engine light. They think that they can just keep going and going and going.
I'm a man, so I don't have to do that.
That's right, exactly. And in the book called The Male Herbal, it said that what happens with men is that they go through life, their most important thing is taking care of their family and taking care of their kids, so they sacrifice themselves their whole lives. And then when it comes time to look at themselves and take care of themselves, they really don't know how. They haven't had to pay attention because they've been paying attention to taking care of their family and sacrificing themselves for their family and their kids. So it's very hard for men to take care of themselves because of that psychology behind them.
When if they take care of themselves along the way, they would last longer, be able to continue to take care of the family.
That's true. It doesn't make sense, does it? Yes, and this is a true statement, but you know, good luck with that.
Yeah.
So, with your body, what would happen if you put sugar in your gas tank in your car? What would happen?
Stop working.
Yeah. What would that cost us to get that fixed? I mean, that would be a lot of money, right?
Maybe a new engine.
A new engine, probably a new engine. So we don't want to wait until that check engine light comes on before we take care of our bodies and take care of our, so to speak, car. We have to know where we're headed. We have to know what our end point is. And this is going to be determined by the foods that we eat, the sleep that we get, the chemicals we avoid, the thoughts we think, and the supplements we take. So that will all that will determine whether in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now, we're in good health. What we want to do is we want to think about right now, we want to think about what are the positives that we do every day and what are the negatives. So take a minute, think about where you want to be 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now. The choices we make today are going to help us to get there. We want to be successful with aging. It's a choice we make for wellness. So I want you guys to think about yesterday what were some of the positive things that you did for yourself? When I think about positive things that I did for myself, like yesterday, after I got home from work, I was like, I have to make myself take a walk. I have to. I just have to. So I took a walk, and that would be on the positive side. And then I had I made biscuits with buckwheat flour and rice flour instead of eating junk.
So that's
And-
positive.
So that was a positive. So what are some of your positives that you can think of that you maybe did this morning or that you did last evening? I want to hear your response to that.
Trying to eat well, eat better.
Okay.
Take
I
supplements
ate
like
too
you
much.
mentioned.
You ate too much? Okay, that would go on the negative.
Oh, are we supposed to be saying positives?
But negative's fine too.
Yeah.
Negative's fine too.
I recognize
If you
it
want
is.
to admit it to it, then yes, that's fine.
Yes. That's
Trying
fine.
to change my attitude a little bit with my husband when I want to grump at him because I feel like he's being cold. I just have to realize he's in his work
Yeah.
Mode.
brain mindset because
Yeah.
he works from home 4 out
Yes.
of 5 days. So sometimes I feel a little neglected.
Okay.
But I know it's because he's totally in that work zone even till like 7 or 8 p.m.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's
And you're expecting
hard.
him to be out of it by
Yeah.
6.
Yes, exactly.
It's dinner time, you're supposed to be done.
So I'm like trying to think, okay, that's just the way his mind is, and being male, and
It's how every mail
Yeah.
mind is. Have you seen the thing where they have a box? They take the box off the shelf, and that's all they can think about.
Yeah.
They put the box back, and they get the next box.
yeah. I believe it.
And there's an empty one too.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got off track. Okay, so
That's very good. I like that. That's a good illustration.
yeah, it really is.
Of how men think. I like that. How about you, Stacy? What did you do positive yesterday?
Yeah. I went back to the gym.
Yeah.
Good.
It doesn't. I'm frustrated right now because it doesn't do anything for me.
Does it
So
help
I'll
you
go-
feel better? Okay, forget if it doesn't make you lose weight, but does it make you feel better?
Yeah, I feel better
Yeah.
when I go.
Okay.
But the problem is, I'll go for just long enough, and then I'll stop. And then I'll go for just long enough, and then I'll stop. It's like I want to get off this merry-go-round that keeps stopping.
Okay.
I want to get on the one that keeps going.
That keeps going. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you went to the gym. So that's good. That was a positive.
And then I tell myself bad things all day long.
Oh.
No,
so
no,
we.
no, no, no.
Okay.
No,
so,
no, no.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's like, okay. So do we do
Yeah.
more on this side?
Hmm?
Do we do more on this side than on
Oh.
this side?
Psychologically, yes. Because I just tell myself bad things all day long.
Okay. All right. So then we have to ask ourselves, where?
You need that Mountain Dew because you're making yourself feel bad.
Okay. Yeah. So therefore it's like, all right, where's that coming? What's the motivation behind that? Where's that coming from? Why do I do that?
Anger.
Okay. Okay.
Then I'm mad because I have it all identified, but I still can't get past it.
Okay. All right.
So I have all the answers.
Yes.
The
But
fitting
yet-
them all
So
together.
you're on a merry-go-round, but you're not on the fun one.
Right.
Ah, the wrong one.
The horse doesn't go up
Because
and
all
down.
the, I mean, I've identified all of it. I've identified it all. I'm there. I've got it.
Okay. Okay. It's like, okay, now
I
how do we?
told I told the lady the other day. I said I think I was scolding her for being me. It felt good to yell at someone else. So I was.
You're doing the things I do. I know that's wrong.
Yes, I was scolding her for being me, actually. And I admitted to her that I was scolding her, but I was talking to me, so just stand and listen.
Because I need this for me.
Yes, I did. I said that. But, I think we continue our bad habits and our bad patterns because it's familiar and it's comfortable, even though it's destructive.
Yeah. I know you're comfortable, even though it's destructive.
It is hard to change.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's hard to change, but you can.
But
Yeah.
it's familiar and it's comfortable. It's what you know. It's actually what's easy, even though it's destructive. Okay, so I have all these revelations, but cannot get on the fun merry-go-round.
Okay. Okay. So somewhere in your past you had, because what they tell us is that we have, 100,000 hours of training from our mom and dad and from, when we were younger. So somewhere in there, you were trained to think this way.
Because don't we have all these tools? I have all these tools. But Just stay on the unfun merry-go-round.
Yeah. So that means reprogramming the
frustrating.
brain. Yeah, yeah. So we need to.
So
do
do I
that.
just need to come once a week and have the machine reprogram my brain, because obviously I'm not capable of doing it?
We could do
You're
that
capable.
actually.
You're capable.
No, I really, really, really want it.
And we actually.
My husband said to me the other day, he said, well, you just don't want it bad enough. That's not
That
true.
makes you mad.
Yeah, that does. That's not true.
You don't know how much I wanted.
Yes. Yeah, I really feel like just ripping his head off and leaving it there to just bleed out.
Yeah.
It's not right.
You got sewed
No,
on backwards.
I do want it bad enough, but
Sorry.
Yeah. Just can't. Okay. So we'll talk about that because yes, we can do that. We can do that to help
I have all
reprogram.
the answers. Literally, I have every revelation. I just sit here and just, there it is.
Yeah. But that's
I've done
a
the
good
work.
idea. We can reprogram.
Journaled.
Yeah.
I've been open.
We'll get you. We'll get you set up.
Okay, am I
for that.
helping anybody else today?
Oh, that would be in the positive. And so you do a lot of that.
Am I
Yes.
helping anybody else?
Yeah.
Is
you
someone
do.
feeling me?
Okay, Julie, how about you? Positive that you've done.
I ate healthy. I
Yay.
just ate a little bit too much.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
I chose
we're
healthy
a
things.
healthy Italian family, so we eat healthy but a lot.
So that's both sides.
Really?
That would be under mixed message. Right? Category for that. Mixed message.
Mixed messaging.
Oh my gosh. How about you, Laura? What did you do positive?
I know you made
I
someone
thought-
laugh. You brought joy to someone's day. I know it.
Yes.
I do try.
Yes.
I
Okay.
didn't think about going to the gym. I tried to plan going to the gym, but it didn't work out.
Okay.
So
All
She
right.
just wanted to be with somebody, to have
Yeah.
a partner to be with.
Okay. So your intention was good.
yes.
That goes in the positive.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, great. How about you, Melissa?
Only positive I think of yesterday was I was still drinking water.
Good.
Um,
That's great. That's a good call.
Wait, didn't you say you got rest last night?
I took 2 Benadryl and I was like, poof.
That's a good
Wow.
thing.
And I needed it too because like I was telling Justin since they gave me the epi,
Yes.
my body's been in hyperdrive and I've just been constantly hungry.
Oh my god.
And I've been trying all weekend not to succumb to it, but it's just like I need to eat.
Gnawing at you.
Give me food.
Oh,
I don't care what it is. Just give it to me.
That's awful.
In my tummy.
Yeah, I was just like I would eat like a nice healthy sandwich and then 5 seconds later it's like that wasn't enough. What are you doing?
Oh, man.
Take that disgustingly unhealthy thing and shove it down your throat right now. I'm like, no, we can't do that. It's like, yes, you can. No. Okay, let's go.
All right, fine.
Oh, like this morning is probably the first time I woke up and I woke up like, let's eat whatever's in our path.
Okay,
So I think that
that's good.
I think that finally, whatever it did to me is finally like gone.
Gone out.
I'd be like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I even had
So-
French fries yesterday. I was so disgusted with myself. I'm like, I shouldn't be eating this.
You did
Meanwhile,
good.
while shoving it in my mouth, I shouldn't be eating this.
No.
Oh,
my
it's bad.
goodness. So
really
you-
bad.
Okay, so you did good. You didn't eat stuff you shouldn't this morning, right?
No,
I mean,
I
okay,
didn't.
so
I was a good girl this morning.
And drink
It
water.
Seems to have finally went.
Smoothing out.
This is so good. All right. Okay, so we'll continue to work on the positive, okay? Because we want to make positive choices in our life, and of course, successful aging means that we choose wellness, okay? So what we're looking at is on here. It says what is aging? What is aging? What happens in our bodies? Well, aging is actually wear and tear. Wear and tear that can come from things like free radicals, DNA damage from radiation, which we're all exposed to that anymore. Cell phones, computers, TVs. It's in our homes, it's everywhere. Disease causes aging. As we know, stress causes aging, and toxins cause aging also. And eventually what happens is the body can no longer fight back. It can no longer repair. So as you can imagine, if we're fighting all of these 5 things all at one time, which our body does, eventually the cells are like, all right, I'm tired. You know, my little engine that could